but it's reaching a bit too deep.
Kaja with somebody.
A super vulnerable backliner though.
Man, I'm confused. What are they gonna go for?
Time and tide.
That's the Beatrix.
I'll take
Tigreal?
No, I mean it's
tough.
It's a way to counter the Joy, but overall against a Glue, against a 1-1. Well, Glue, I think you can kind of burst it if you have a lot of items on the Beatrix, so it's not much of a problem. It's the 1-1 that is the problem. Now for Lovesy, I don't think they have one of the other long-range hero that can pretty much burst down the Beatrix and Kime, because right now Farsa would be the amazing pick. It's already banned. There's nothing to replace it.
Wow.
Okay.
They purely play front to back and just let go of the let go of make it's.
I think, by the way, BTR's draft is like super greedy. 3 damage dealers like this, not even. I don't think Tigreal and Kalia are that tanky. I think Badang and Glue are a bit more tanky.
This is interesting.
I guess it's an execution battle, really.
Yep.
It's like a battle of mechanics here.
Could have gone either way.
Let's
Could
see.
be PTR, could be Geek Fam.
Yeah.
And remind you once again that this is a big match. If Geek Fam wins this one, it's pretty much a secure towards an upper bracket spots. Lineup rating favors Geek Fam by twice.
Just like in game 1.
Yep.
Just the opposite way.
Let's say, ladies and gentlemen, a lot of answers will be answered. Who is the better quote-unquote ex-EVOS jungler? Is it going to be Annabelle or Makids? And will Geek Fam be able to secure that final upper bracket slot? Let's watch and find out.
No more utility jungle for Annabelle. Forced back on the Assassins. Can he perform? Is now the big question for BTR. Battle for upper brackets continuing in the land of Don. Kenziski doing a good chunk of damage on Eman already.
Yep. The level 1/1/1 power, and he's just gonna back out. Oh, Eman? I don't know about that.
There's no Inspire, so he can actually take that.
Annabelle finds a unique watch out of there. On towards a boy. Purify popped. That's enough pressure there from the side of BTR.
Oh yeah, the Purify. I guess he's forced to go for that one, but right now it's a window for Annabelle to go crazy.
Naked's Retry, good one.
In the emblem though by Indie Home.
Pull yourself together. Oh! For Beatrix too, for Eman.
Yeah.
Okay, this is, again, a glimpse of when we just got the Pull Yourself Together buff. I remember Eman going for Killing Spree, Pull Yourself Together, and Assassin Emblem. Common Emblem. So this is another flashback to that. He knows that there's going to be a lot of engages on him. He needs to flicker up more than usual.
And the Wind of Nature.
And the Wind of Nature, yes. Equipment as well. So he's going to get that value. Looking at the other emblems though, doesn't look like there's anything too crazy. Bargain Hunter, Rupture, Luke gets away.
It's gonna be interesting to see like who's gonna say, top lane.
Yep, that's going to be Shadow Kill locking Kenziski, but the damage won't be enough to take him down just yet. Inspired pop though, so that's info. So no first blood just yet here, the first 2 minutes.
Yeah, I hope Kenziski learns from his first game mistake or second game mistake when he overstepped his boundaries. Now, Vin, to level 3, I don't think Annabelle will be able to pick this one.
No implosion just yet. Annabelle, no Shadow Kill, and that's going to be Geek Fam actually capitalizing. The first hurdle goes to the side of Geek Fam. That's interesting.
Yeah, rare side to see Geek Fam and the objectives. They're not going hand in hand usually. Now a boy, gotta watch out.
Oh, Tsunami Slam, not even invested. And that's gonna be a boy actually surviving. He knows that, hey, a boy has to purify, so let's not waste the Tsunami Slam.
Yep, just fine and dandy. No Tsunami Slam. They really tried to bait out the Purify with the immobility of Moreno. Honest prediction already shifting back to more of a 50-50 battle as it actually swung to BTR last game. Been not level 4.
Oh, that's a flicker though. Cancellation fist crack pop just for the roamer. But the damage will come through and Beloyski picks up first blood. BTR though looks for some counterplay as Annabelle finds the right connection. That's gonna be roamer for roamer and they will back away.
Oh, who won that battle? I guess it's more of an equal trade at the end of the day.
It is. It's an equal trade. But we have to see, the kill allocation. It's better for BTR because it was Annabelle who got the kill compared to Beloyski. So I'd say it's a BTR win for now. But it's very close in the game because of the turtle too.
Oh, first item for Eman.
See Halberd, good one. Against all of them, a boy, Kenzie, Gobs, and Maykids are all really sustainable. And if you really want to look for those big shutdowns, big lockdowns, you need a bit of anti-regen. And as a gold laner, you get your items way faster than anyone else. So going for Sea Halberd early means that you are online to look for those lockdowns earlier than everyone else.
And by the way, Moreno is actually going for a cloak right away, I believe. And instead of like buying a boots. This is interesting because a boy is a hero that thrives because of like, oh, gotta watch out, Luke might get punished.
Yeah, likely there, Luke misses the flicker tsunami slam. He will, though, finally use it on Gobs.
Oh, no!
That's a miss. Gobs will flicker out of danger. Annabelle finds a kill. Kenziski falls. Now a boy very low on Mondo with the Nibiru actually finds a kill, but that will leave him vulnerable. 3-4-3. A Geek fan with a response.
Well, again, like who won at the time? Oh, Makers is stepping away from the turtle.
Yeah, they both don't have retry, so they both don't want to commit to it. It's a fair game right now. Maykids!
Looking for a kill. Looking for a solo, Moreno.
Oh,
Great calculation there.
no electrifying beats.
No electrifying beats here, right? And Annabelle will have his retribution sooner. Seems like Bigetron, they will set this turtle up. Geek fam though, they will be no pushover. And they will look for an opening. That's a cancellation. That's a stun as well. That's going to be Naked taking the turtle. Now it's going to be traded with a kill, but that's going to be Tsunami Slam. Luke will fall. Great cancellation as Moreno is free hitting alongside him on. Two members of BTR just free hitting. Naked's vulnerable. Annabelle doesn't really have the shadow kill to execute Naked, so that's a turtle for 2 kills.
This is what you're talking about, Mirko, I believe. They got taken down before Kenziski was able to use the crossbow tang.
Yes.
If my eyes were not mistaken.
That's the thing about the 1-1. Your team can be a counter to it if they are too quick with the kills. We're gonna have to see it again later on. 0-2 and 2 for Kenziski. Not really the best stat here because again, it will get to a point where he gets countered by the Hayabusa. Well, he's already getting countered, but if he's behind, it'll be even worse. Down below, a 1v1, Annabelle.
Just wants to clear. Naked's, shadow kill committed. Good placement there to divide the shadow kill damage towards minions as well. And seems like no kills bottom side.
There's gonna be a retaliation here. He's trying to screen. A boy still has to purify.
Luke knows that. He will hold his Tsunami Slam button and seems like tempo will go down.
Oh no, make it.
Oh, gotta be careful. He knows though. Maykids knows that no shadow kill. Annabelle now still has it. Quad shadow! Oh my goodness, Maloyski finds the right connection, but Annabelle isn't down just yet. Yeah, that's gonna be 6 minutes in here. Just 500 gold. The difference.
Yeah, Makers was able to do that because like the quad shadow or the shadow kill was not there. But overall, like the long lane battle between Annabelle and Makers, I think the advantage is gonna skew towards Annabelle by a lot.
Later on, yes, for sure. The Hayabusa does have a better time against the Joy, but it is ultimately still a skill matchup. So we'll just have to see. Annabelle did have the retry earlier to contest. They don't know Beloyski's in the bush. This could be a massive flank. Look at Beloy already concealing.
Oh, good cancellation there. That's going to be info. Tsunami Slam wasted. Annabelle jumps in with shadow kill. Naked's actually, it has gone down. A boy, Crimson Beacon defensively. No jungler. Geek fam though has resources to perhaps buy time, but Bigetron now looking for an engage. Finn has the flicker and implosion. Will he make that play?
No Inspire, no crossbow attack for Kenzie.
See, both teams here just waiting for the right time, waiting for the right moment. Annabelle, she wants this turtle. Seems like Megas is up already and will be back in action soon. Bigetron, are they wasting time?
Oh man, they're trying to get a position here, but I don't think Geek will allow them. Mikids, in a truly Geek fan fashion, will probably concede this turtle because Mikids is already trying to secure the orange, but it looks like he wants to go back.
Mikids mid.
Pushing the wave. Luke finds a connection there. Tsunami Slam! The damage won't be enough. Amon now flickering back. That's going to be the damage for Luke, though. He will fall first in this big team fight. Geek fam now forcing the issue, and Bigetron, they have no counterplay. Nakeds will collect the turtle. Aoken seems like the mid is very vulnerable. This time Bigetron will be able to defend, but with the next wave coming up, not sure. Maloyski pops to conceal, looking for an angle. Doesn't really find it as Geek Fam finds the collapse on towards the mid turret.
I'm actually surprised that Geek Fam won that. Yes, it is a 5v4 for BTR, but I guess the one that really makes it or break it for BTR if whether Finn or Luke was able to get a good set.
Yeah, and also for Geek Fam, Beloyski. As long as Beloyski is able to stagger the back, which I think should be quite easy this game, knowing that there's no Purify, they can win the game, win the team fights, win the skirmishes. We saw that earlier. That was going to be a combo for BTR to get rid of Gobs before the fight even started, right? It was a pick-off attempt. Gobs got Tsunami slammed, the Bennett's Rage came in, but that was it. Because Beloyski was able to flicker into Eman, forcing him to run away, forcing him to use his own flicker defensively, and then the boy chased him down. So the value of having that juice in, man, you can really force these marksmen to go back, especially in the early game when there's not that explosive damage yet for the Beatrix. He's gone for, again, the old Beatrix build that he likes. Sea Halberd, Melphic Gun, and then BOD into the Wind of Nature. This is what we saw when he went for the killing spree, pull yourself together, emblem choice. Moreno. DHS. Wow. Okay, we're seeing more and more of this build, by the way. The DHS is on the Kimmy. He is ahead, and he will scale better than the Juicin. So BTR are really banking now on staying alive, weathering the storm.
Yeah, Geek Fam is also kind of trying to stay alive, especially with Genziski securing the Host Claws instead of the Wind of Nature right away. So he needs more damage and also survivability in the fights. Interesting choice. Now, going into the later part of the game, 10 minutes has elapsed. 1.2k goal lead for Geek Fam. So they've been weathering the early Bigetron storm quite well. A lot of damage control. It's all up to whether Finn and Luke was able to find a target here, especially Gobs and Makits, because those are the two realistic targets. Or maybe Beloyski if he does not have the CC immune.
Yeah, but I don't think Geek Fam were weathering the storm of BTR's early game. I think the early game is better for Geek.
They got the gold lead, is what I'm trying to say.
Okay.
Annabelle with the quad shadow.
Beloy.
Oh, no. Flicker. Let's see. With the conceal as well.
no.
Luke trying to provide cover. No real great engage just yet, though. Both teams just touching and going. Seems like both teams just taking their time. Top lane, though, it's favoring Geek Fam.
Yeah, good slow push.
So, Geek Fam, they don't mind this. Nope. Playing the long game.
This is the macro advantage of Geek Fam that we've been talking about for the longest time. This is what makes them such a strong force in Season 15. That macro game, slow pushing, slowly but surely towards BTR as Geek Fam, again, take control of the neutral objective. And unfortunately for BTR, they can't really send anyone there. They can send Eman there, but it'll be tough.
Yeah, that's good. That's just a green light for them to fight.
Yeah, for them to fight, for them to catch them. So right now they'll have to do it because that slow push is getting nasty. Geek Fam are holding on to it half HP. It's going to be reset.
Yep, they can do this as long as they want
so
to.
Eman can go.
Yeah, it looks like this is going to be the sign for Geek Fam to try to get the Lord. But what's going to be the requirement for Luke and Finn to actually engage? Because this is super hard because one mistake and you are going to get killed, especially with 1-1, which punishes overextension better than any hero in the game.
Conceal, Tig and Hayabusa. Looking for an angle. Gobs. Will he smell that one out? Beloyski in a
no, they don't
position.
know.
Oh, that's going to be Annabelle opening things up first. Mobilize here and there. Moreno, though. Crimson Beacon out of the way. Oh, Annabelle finds the Lord, but Luke will pay the price. That's going to be Finn taken down as well. 2 members of Bigetron actually taken down Annabelle. No quad shadow left, and Kenziski will take him down. A Lord for 3 members. Geek Fam, great recovery.
They're not winning this. The Lord is going to be taken care of in a flash because the respawn time is not working well for BTR. It was 41 right away after the Lord got taken down. Oh, make it!
Oh, the Nibiru wasn't not enough there to make it down, but yeah, Lord is irrelevant.
It will be. It'll just be more time for BTR to actually scale up to the late game where they would want the fights to be. Even though, again, for Geek Fam, it's not like it's not like their composition is bad in the late game. It's just, I would say, weaker than BTR in the late game. But they have ways to deal with it. Again, Makeit's Joy will be ridiculous in the later stage of the game. It really comes down to execution. One more time, we're gonna say it. BTR scaling slowly but surely. Eman already had the BODs building towards the win of nature that we were talking about for the pull yourself together. Value to be added. B. Concentrated Energy, Glowing Wand, and DHS for Moreno. I think the next item will be the Holy Crystal, yeah?
Should be. Kanziski, though, still rocking that. The new, I guess. Is this new or is it already a thing back then?
By the way,
Berserkers on 1-1.
They gave Moreno the purple. So, Annabelle won't be given the buff.
That's interesting. I guess, in a way, Annabelle is just banking on the one hit.
Yeah, the quad shadow, yeah?
Yeah. As long as... Oh, Beloy!
Beloyski with the concealed plane. Doesn't really find the right connection. Just Luke, though, sandbagging. Not enough, but it will be enough to force Luke to use that flicker. Mid lane, Hayabusa is perhaps waiting for the right moment to take a jab or give Geek Fam a jab, but doesn't really find just yet. So, no show for Haya.
And that's a big advantage for Geek Fam. Yes, Eman has pulled yourself together, so the flicker will be back up
50 seconds.
But that's an angle. That's a window for Beloyski. He has his flicker up. He didn't even need to use flicker earlier. He just jumped on Eman. And he has immortality now. That's the fail-safe. When BTR look for a pick, they need to get kills. Wow, I thought that was a win of nature he was building towards. This is a glass cannon Beatrix. To be fair, I understand why he wouldn't go win of nature, because technically now there's only magic damage that can kill him. The 1-1 isn't really in a place where it's like, oh, that's just a glass cannon though still. Maybe I would expect at least a rose gold, but no. He's gonna have to believe in himself and the team to peel him.
Right now, about 7 seconds to the Lord. If Geek Fam wants to use the fact that Eman does not have the flicker, they have a 20-second window, so maybe they want to use this opportunity, especially with Kanziski can tank the Lord with the Husk Claws. This is a huge one
Traction
for
pulse.
Geek Fam.
Let's say that's a knock-up as well. Bottom side is actually better for the side of Bigetron, and that's why Geek Fam will commit a fight. That's gonna be big. Beloyski figuring it out. Oh my goodness! The right connection with the right timing, and Bigetron finds the right collapse. That's the crossbow attack doing work. That's Moreno almost falling, but that's a huge fight for the red robots.
They got careless, man. They forgot that Finn was there. Make it and a boy. The two targets that Finn has been looking for throughout the whole entire game. Just handing it to Finn on a silver platter.
Ladies and gentlemen, someone play Finn! What an implosion from Finn! A great setup, firstly, to bait out those purifies, but then the massive Finn plays. You saw the layering of CC from BTR, traction, pulse, that clutch factor, Shepin, is coming in for BTR.
Mid lane should fall here. Geek Fam will definitely sacrifice their mid turret as they will look for the reset. Top lane should be their main focus soon. The Lord is still very much healthy.
Holy moly.
Not the greatest wave clear here with Kanziski on the marksman. It's just one hit towards the minion. They're gonna have to take care of this, and also watching the fact that Vin is there to punish them.
No flicker this time, but he has the implosion. Lord will take care of that turret. Geek Fam now in crumble. Looking to perhaps just hold on as the Lord finally taken care of. Bottom side, not looking too hot either. Tsunami slam on towards Gobs. Not enough to take him down just yet though. This glue is a rock. Beloyski finds a moment himself, but no follow-up. That's a winner crown on towards Luke though.
No.
He will fall still. But that's gonna be Geek Fam losing all three base turrets.
Once again, the crossbow attack. But I guess the whole team of BTR can just back out once it got casted. But look at the value that BTR has gotten. 5k gold lead, 4.4k, and the whole turret is out for Geek Fam. That's the big thing.
This is back to Onyx versus BTR, what we said in the M-Watch, what we were analyzing in the M-Watch. It was BTR getting position for the neutral objective through far lane control. 3 base turrets now. It's gonna be really difficult for Geek Fam to handle. Their advantage in the last few skirmishes, last few neutral objective battles was the fact that they had the macro. They had a way to deal with the side lane and then rotate back in. Now that they don't have that, It's BTR's game. They can constantly play slow, look for the pickoffs, wait for the 4v5s, and then capitalize on it. 2,500 gold lead. Again, something that we have been foreshadowing throughout this game, that scaling of BTR. But I do have to say, still, it's pretty glass cannon for both damage dealers. A lot of emphasis towards Luke and Finn. If they can get the proper sets, if they can be the ones to peel, while also simultaneously dodging away or denying the crossbow attack, BTR can win. But if one misstep happens, Makids gets to the backline, Kenziski's crossbow attack gets popped and translated to the backline, it will still be massive for Geek Fam.
Yeah, it's not over just yet for Geek Fam. BTR, even though there was a really good play by Finn, you gotta consider that there was only one play throughout like 5 minutes, so the windows and the opportunity to execute those kind of plays is super slow. Look at Moreno just shredding the Lord.
Far lane control one more time. Fraction Pulse.
Geek Fam, they need to be decisive on this. Bigetron, you're right. They are the ones now who will take their time.
Geek have to blitz it. Like, they just have to look for a fight. If they played a setup game, it's not going to be the best for them because BTR are the ones who have control over the side. This is an angle for Geek Fam.
Yep, half HP on the Lord. This might be the make or break play of this game right now. Gob's gonna screen. Oh, Baloyski.
Let's see, Baloyski. Finn is in position with the conceal
Finn.
himself. Now, Kids finds the right connection onto a retribution, but that's going to be the collapse by Bigetron. Looking for a fight out of in the midst of it all, Gobs will lose his life. That's going to be the crossbow attack. Finding the right connection, but Amon pops the immortality in time, and Kensiski is able to shut him down. That's going to be Geek Fam. Actually, this time, they lose out on the Lord, but they manage to wipe the red robots out.
And that should be it. Lord is coming in the mid lane. They don't need anything else. This is Geek Fam's calling to the upper bracket.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's how you beat a forced error. You don't let it happen. You clear up and you make the decisive play.
Windtalker make it. They're crushing down BTR's wave, our bases, and this should be it. Geek Fam has secured upper bracket for themselves. GG.
Welcome, Geek Fam, said RRQ, and they will accompany RRQ in the upper brackets.